Things here. Welcome back for some more Hogwarts Legacy. So, today we are going to just continue from where we left off the first time. But for those who may not have watched that, or since it's been a while, have forgotten what happened last time. A quick recap. We are role playing as a new student at Hogwarts. But the strange thing is that we are a 5th year student because simply due to how old we are. So they sent Professor Fig to work with us ahead of time, prepare us with some basics, and so on. Then we had the carriage that was attacked by a dragon, and we ended up going quite the roundabout way to that, and that now there's to the point where we were eventually attacked by. In Hogsmeade, we were attacked by a couple trolls after our first classes, and we overheard Ranrock, who is a goblin like warlord, you might say, and Rookwood, who is the local head thug, talking about getting to us. That leads us to where we are now. That was more or less the first chapter. We received a letter from Professor Fig saying that he's discovered something in the locket that we found at Gringotts, and so that's why our quest situation is to go there now. So let's see what the locket has to show us. A locked chest. Yeah, this one.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Yeah. So, let's see if there's a flue flame location that we can use to get closer. Indeed, there is. These fleas that have black flags. It actually has that the flag is black. That means that there's a side quest in that general area. But in any event, right here, the charms classroom is very nearby, so we can teleport there. And let's see what we can learn from the locket.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Oh, might as well collect the flue flame. Yeah. We can. I see. Now we can. And now we wait for Fig to come.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
And I you.
Yeah.
Thank God you
Yeah.
are in peace. I heard about the attack. Trolls
Doesn't
in
Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used
Yeah,
it to control the dragon.
But how?
And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor
I
Rook.
would.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he
You
would
will have
had
had
spoken
that on
with
the
Patrons
station
before he got so
619.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking
Yeah,
of the vault,
do you
do you think that
think
Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Yeah. To those who missed what that was, the banker tried to aid Ranrock that since we had the key, we were entitled to lock it, and and Ranrock killed him as a result.
You're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud to this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library.
The
restricted section, to be precise. I see traces of magic there.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go? I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps
we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Yeah, there's bits and pieces of chests here and there that we can get. Spin this around. it's cool.
I can do this now. Best to come back.
Quests have a certain level. Sometimes need a level that you need to get. While we have already reached level 3, but we also need to learn the fire making charm, which, as you as you can probably guess by that picture there, it is will be done after we finish Professor Hecat's first assignment, which means that we should probably go and see what that said assignment is. Whoops, broke a pot. Yeah, that's the funny thing. You can be as clumsy as you like when just running around, and it just doesn't matter. There's a side quest around here.
Revelio.
Must be on a lower floor. But in any event, let's head off towards Professor Hecat. Side quests, as you can probably guess, help in the process of leveling up, which gives you more talent points, which exactly what that means. I mean, you'll find that will come up later. So, all right. Need to just follow. You'll notice that I'm just following the yellow dots in the little mini map in the bottom left-hand corner.
Might some kind soul help me?
Okay, let's go ahead and take on a side quest,
Are you alright?
since
Don't you know
Since-
who I am?
this is one that
There'll be a note.
we can typically do just as we go.
I'm sorry, the the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Ground game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all
The-
of my gobstones,
Those of you who are watching on
I'll see you
Twitch,
again.
feel free to say hi if you
I'll
want.
snake pit and jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Now then, let's... Oh, now it's telling me to go find Zeno's gobstones. But that's because it instantly defaults to taking that. But let's first go ahead and talk to Professor Hecat before we do that.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn the essentials of the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't want the professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on incentive.
Yeah. Yep, so you have to do
You
a
remember to
couple
find me once you've
spot.
finished.
Oh, and apparently...
Revelio.
Oh, it looks like we got a... Where are you? There you are. Skeleton. And as you can see, collecting field guide pages also gets you XP. So we have to...
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
So, let me see. Bell tower wing ice. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to walk there the first time. Since we don't have the Flue Flame locations unlocked yet.
Revelio.
Just... Hey, hello, Determinator. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, for anyone on YouTube who don't understand, I'm streaming this to Twitch live, so there will be some things said that you likely don't understand. Ooh, a lock. Oh, there goes Peas. I heard something. Launch in the lanky. Ah, that. That is something that we can't do.
Revelio.
Oh. Apparently, a map of the Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides. Hebrides. Ooh, apparently there's a small chest over here. Oh, a piece of gear. So, inventory. Wait, no. Back gear. So, as you can see, there's a few things. Equipment helps with your offensive and defense. But some of them have but some of them have level requirements in order to use them. This one, I'll have to level up one more time before I can use it. Which, that shouldn't take too long, to be honest. This early. Come on. Open door. Alright.
Lucan's just over there.
And then neat trick. That one took me a while to. Those things took me a while to catch on to. But if you cast Levioso on those statues, you can get a free. You can get a free EB. All right.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels, crossed wands, a dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you can
Yeah,
draw
I don't know if you like.
Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Alright.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Breaking through yellow shields require yellow spells, or control spells, which are color coded yellow. Levioso being an example of this. That's alright. Whoops. That was a little close, but
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
but
But
what
keep this up, and you could be the next.
yeah, that was the
Count me in.
In fact,
beginners round.
you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Okay. So, yeah, in order to unlock Indio, oh, almost there, almost there. Any
Revelio.
any? Okay, what's this? Bit of money. Okay. All right, let's do the train dummy next, as that will, as that should level us up.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure
Yeah.
to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
All right.
Accio.
Good one.
Levioso.
Yeah, the first couple are very easy, but I think now it's gonna start getting a little harder.
Levioso. Reparo.
Whoops, whoops. Wrong one. Whoopsies.
Levioso.
Whoops. It's easy. It's also easy to click one too many basic casts, which is what makes this a little tricky.
Something.
Levioso.
Whack. I'm so used to doing 4 basic casts because the 4th one is when typically the most powerful one. There we go. Alright,
So that's enough practice. Looks good.
there we go.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
There we go. And that levels it, gives it a nice level up.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next
Now
round
we
one
now we
set?
do the next round.
It is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I actually prefer to do it alone because when I duel with a partner, it's easy to get a little bit for your partner to interrupt what you're doing. And well, later in the game you do have to face odds against you, so it's nice to get practice this early.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Yeah, I have to use force spells like Accio to destroy the blue or purple shields. All right.
Accio. There goes my wager. You're better than that. Potato. Superman. Is that all you've got?
Yeah. In case you're wondering how I know, in case you're wondering exactly how I know exactly when to shield, you see that yellow circle that keeps showing up. Whoops.
Accio.
There we go.
Pity more people can't watch the duel.
It's not. Yeah, it's not really all that hard once you
Gave it my all.
once you get used to it.
I've already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surprising the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
All right, and the challenge there that there's this is like the completionist guide. These are nothing but like appearances that you can use, it but if you're a completionist, you can go about doing everything. So now let's warp as close as we can to Professor Hecat. That would be this one here.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues and mongers to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let's see. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Yeah. Now that I have 5 spells, I have to disable 1 for the time being. As you can see, there are also I'm gonna be learning a lot more spells as well. So.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
As you can
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic.
yeah. Now we can go back to Professor Fig with this report that we have finished. That we have learned what we need to, because as a reminder, the secrets of the restricted section required me to learn that. But apparently complete another. Yes, complete 2 assignments. Right. That gives you just like it's really only cosmetics, but it's you might say I find it satisfying to claim it, knowing that I've made progress and so on. It's neat. I would call it neat. Okay, I suppose I could have warped here with the flu flames, but so I perhaps wasted a little bit of time, but
Revelio.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Mm.
I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait
Definitely.
indefinitely as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My
Oops.
office, 5 minutes.
Oops.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh. There's a little a chest with a lock. Interesting.
What are you up to now?
So, where are you?
Revelio.
Ah, there he is.
Sebastian,
There you are. There you are.
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself.
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Now here comes a very fun part.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to scribble. So don't let them see us.
Yes.
Understood. I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Okay.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. If any of you have any questions, feel free to type it in the chat. Let's equip that.
Quietly now.
Your adversaries, represented by a red. Hey, Gyro. That's precisely what we are not going to be doing in terms of flicking them. So, as this is a stealth mission, you'll see plenty of.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
You can use the fountain as cover. This is the tricky one. Let's see. Whoa! Oh boy. Gonna have to wait for that second one on the left to go back to in order to cause okay now okay, there we go.
Blast. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. You told me the librarian would be
Yeah,
gone.
I
I said usually. It would still be alright.
no, it's not Peeves, but they're
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
okay.
Wait,
Wow.
why do we need a key?
Yeah,
Isn't there a
that's
spell for
nothing.
this?
Hello, Hamora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an
Okay.
anti-Hello Hamora charm on the lock. So now it's just
Yeah.
this key. And
Weird-
don't worry, I
Weirdo
said I'd
Gyro.
let you in, and I always keep my word. Trust
That-
me.
That being said, there there are some cases where peace comes about.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Oh. Okay, now we slip in while she's gone.
Gracious, what a mess!
That was a little close.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge
Oh,
it till the
that's
book's
good.
cover, I say.
Yeah. It's a castle aim, right click at precise targeting.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Whoa. Slip through there. Whoa. Okay. That was a tad close for my liking.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine
Here-
to St. Mungo's.
What? Watch
I
this.
can research on my own. No need to
Here-
concern yourself
this-
with that right now.
This.
Focus on the cure, which is what?
Wee.
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ooh, is it? Ooh.
Levioso!
I said, yeah, those ones are about all around. But if you don't have the disillusionment charm, they'll buck around and okay. Now here's something that will entertain you, Joe.
Out exploring when I shouldn't be. Naughty, you'll get caught.
Please, don't you...
I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Go ahead. And that's right there. That's okay. Need Reparo for a moment. Reparo is one of the rare ones to actually need, but nonetheless. So, yeah, you'll notice I tend to keep one of each color on, as different enemies tend to have different types of shields, like during that dueling we were doing earlier. In any event, what was it that I was? Ah, yes. That thing that I just opened this is a cosmetic thing, so I can now equip this to make my wand have a nice blue handle like this. Hello, Wild Silo. How's your day going? Some more.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it.
Ooh, what have we here? Secret Solar Tailor hat. Alright, so, that means that we now have a hat to wear. It increases our defenses. Yeah, I leveled up, so I can now looks very weird, doesn't it? Yeah.
Where might this lead? providing cards at the ready.
Alright. All of them? Oh, nope. Die. Your get itch of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. 10 successful 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and then recover a small amount of health. Tap X when you see the prompter and his head to cast the ancient magic, which against a lot of monsters is just a one-hit KO. Thank you for the hat compliment. Oh, here. Some more fight. Here, let me give you an example. Kaboom. I know there's some way to reach that chest over there. Don't recall exactly how though. Whoa. Oops. Nearly fell off the edge. Whoa! Out of the secret.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Whoa. Okay, yeah. Looks let's see. Ah, right. I remember that now. Ah, yes.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, what have we got here? Bit of cash. And an upgrade to the glasses that I got. Yep, that's a small upgrade. Looks very wacky, but that doesn't especially matter. How about we just have that on for appearance sake? It doesn't give me any defensive or offensive value, but alright. Let us fight. Whoa, oh. Ack. Now you see why I prefer to do the dueling club thing alone without a partner, because you have to this isn't the last time I'm gonna have to face off against odds that are not in my favor. Let's just bye. Okay.
It's a book after all.
And here we go. Looking into the pensive, let's see what memory we get to view. Then, later.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
This is Isadora Morgana. Welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCall?
We understand that you are just well by the Hogwarts.
I am.
I'm glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgana, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. For we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morgana.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. Such we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Eh, very funny, Gyro. I know that's not Voldemort.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Pete informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Silly peas. Level up. Let's go ahead and snag this. And here's another neat thing about turn to first fix classroom. Okay. Yeah. The time for stealth is over. It doesn't matter. As you can see, there are plenty of field guide pages just flying around that I can. Come on, where? There you are. The Central Hall fountain. Oh, there's a side quest here.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something new. Mystery?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Yeah.
We have the most annoying.
Oh,
it's
a
moth.
moth.
Frame, little moth.
Yeah, it's a very quick one, so I decided to just address it quickly.
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Nat is good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
You see that thing that's outlined over there? Oh.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
You can light those to collect even more field guide pages for more XP.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. So, let's go back into the library.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio!
There's one.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oh, what's this? Solar protection goggles. Whoop. Another upgrade there. But here's something neat. We can, since that goes so well with the hat, we'll actually stick with that. I can make it look as if I still have those on, but have something else equipped for defense or offense, whichever it does. Defense, apparently. We also have to find the gobstones as well. Whoop. Come here.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
That's that one. Where are you?
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Where's the last one?
Revelio.
Should be one more somewhere around here. interesting thing is that you can now go in here without being challenged. Oh. Okay. New outfits. Also, if I didn't say already, that is rather amusing. Yes.
Revelio.
Where's that coming from? Whoops. Where are you?
Lumos. I don't think it's anything.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Where's the last one? Oh, there you are.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
That took a bit longer than I thought.
Hello, Cressida.
Huh?
I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Alright, now let's report to Fig.
Some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone to meet with.
Yeah, as you can see, there's still quite a lot of side quests. I also may want to go about and collect some more collect more Flu Flame locations so I can warp more directly to spots. Okay, well, okay, so it's outlined where all the gobstones are. Yeah, but before we worry about that, let's go to whoops. That may have been the wrong spot. Whoops. That'll be close enough. I think.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all.
Let's right click on that so it'll guide me there.
Why would you say that?
Professor Fig's classroom, right there.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oh, just shy of a level. Oh, another level up.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as
listen.
soon as possible. I would like
Ooh,
to talk to you about
it's
Rookwood and
mail.
Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
World map. Most of the map is coming in the fog, than what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet or Hogsfield. Hamlets are vendors, flames, side quests, and collectibles. Dungeons, bandit camps. As you explore, you'll move fog and reveal more than that. Like new such as hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Another batch of assignments. Let's see what they are. Professor Hecka's assignment is to successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling 10 times, and then cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. Biology class and I don't know. Where shall we begin? Let's start with finishing off cross wands and spell combinations. Just get it finished up. Before we progress the main story further.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Keep
Ah.
trying.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Come on.
Accio.
Ah.
Next time, perhaps.
Spell cooldown.
Leviosa.
Whoops.
You'll get it.
Whoops. Gotta wait for the cooldown to wear off.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh,
Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
that's a tough one. Oh, it's a spell cooldown.
Impressive woodwork. I hate to face you in a
only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Oh, and apparently that counted for casting Incendio on enemies. So now let's do the last round across wands.
Hello, Lucan.
Since I'm
Is the final round
still
across
here.
wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Yeah, this one may well take more than one try.
It's a real victory.
That's the spirit.
As you can see, it's now 4-on-1 to make it even harder. Yeah, I need to use Incendio to break the red shields. Another option though is I yikes. Oh, darn.
They made a crow's breakfast out of you that round.
Yep.
Let's try again.
You often have to try more than once
Very well. Good luck at that.
at this last one.
Is that all you've got? Hey, you're better than that. Potato. Super.
That was close, but managed it. Whew. That's.
What a victory! You won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Uh-oh. Okay. So now let's go to our herbology clans. Closest I can get there. Yeah, I can't get all that close to that one, can I? I'm gonna have to warp over here. Best I can do. Okay, map. Okay, Flu Flame's location. Now, when we need to come...
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these. Today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bone. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all... I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taken to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I knew. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Tab. Okay. And here's where we can use other potions other than the Wingweld. Now I just...
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booter tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back and fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they won't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous
Nice
subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
relishing their new pots only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything, but we must first understand.
Okay, new quest is Potions quest. Let's see. Okay, yes, real quick collect a new cosmetic thing.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
So, now for Potions class is a bit more fun, for a reason that you'll see soon enough.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Blackthorn. Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive endurance potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Should we? Should we try to sneak a feather? The outcome is much the same in the end, so we'll go with well-behaved students.
I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fruit feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
So, need a dark mongrel fuller and ash winner.
A well-prepared ritual wizard, or should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Now, we just let it brew.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Huh?
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Huh.
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edoras potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful.
Eventful.
I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
Yeah.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Rebellion.
I think each of us has had enough excitement. Class is dismissed.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Let's see. What do we have to do now? So we can go try to pick some sort of fight. Go searching for gobstones, so as to get rolls in, or we can meet with Natty. I think we'll go with the gobstones first, since that's here. And in the
Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single cross-wands battle.
okay, the first one is actually very nearby. Come on.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
is a little bit weird how people seem to just appear through the stairs, through walls. A math puzzle. What is it? We'll do that later. But
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa! Revelio!
oh, there you are.
Accio!
2 down, 4 to go.
Revelio! Incendio!
Nope, can't reach that far.
Revelio!
Okay, here we are. The trophy room.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio! Revelio!
Huh. Okay.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Head back downstairs now. Still 2 more to be found. Okay.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
The Flu Flame location somewhere nearby.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ventilation classroom.
Revelio.
Where are you?
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, there it is. Last one. Ah, yes, up here. Not a gobstone, but I'll get it. No less.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Let's see. How big of a shortcut can we take to get to her? There we go.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay, so our next quest is to meet Natty down here. So we're gonna have to go there on foot since we don't have the Flue Flame location yet. But how close can we get? Flue Flame. Actually, it looks as if I'm already more or less as close as we can get. Okay, so I can take a small shortcut by going to the trans region courtyard, but that won't cut off much travel time.
Those bouncing bulbs get big, they can be
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ooh. Flattened armor. Hello, Allison and Parker. Thank you for the follow. How's your day going? Flue Flame. East classroom. Okay. Moonstone, for any wondering, is used in conjuring stuff. Oh, this is an RPG game called Hogwarts Legacy, where you are role playing as a fifth-year student who has problems to solve, shall we say. At the present, I am traveling to meet someone else who who will explain what we need to, what our next quest is when we meet them. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to understand without having the full context of the story, which this is the second stream, Allison. If you want to check out the first one, it's the second half of a video mixed with with the first half being part of me playing a different game. If you look at my YouTube channel, you can find that. You should be able to find it there. Yeah, but as I said, it's a bit difficult to understand the game fully without having the full context of the story.
This looks intriguing.
That symbol there means that there's a field guide page somewhere. Come on. Oh. That's a gear upgrade, apparently. I prefer to, for appearance, simply have the base Hogwarts robes. Then apparently we get to
Revelio.
You think so? Cool. Thank you. You think if my if you think my headphones are cool, let me show you something else. I don't always use this feature, but where are you? If I plug in another cable, I can have the ears and mic glow. It's purely theatrical, of course. No real practical reason to do it, which is why I don't use it all that often.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Okay, so now let's find out what we have to do.
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is
Do I like story mode games? Depends on exactly what the game, but yes, a good number of the games I play are similar. I played, but I've also played a couple of the Final Fantasy games, among other things.
operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
Alright, but how?
I'm going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to.
Who is my favorite game? That's a strange question.
I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Nessie.
I'm not sure about who is my favorite game, but my favorite game is called Fury of Dracula, which
What's going on here?
which it for those who might be wondering, and why I haven't streamed any of that yet on Twitch. It's because the League of Dracula is coming up. It may be starting later this week, and there will be content aplenty to make there. Once that begins, so. Ooh, we have a side quest. Let's go ahead and make a quick stop here.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the bar, Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see,
What
I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Do I play any other multiplayer game other than Fury of Dracula? I have both For the King 1 and 2. I have a lot of different games, but
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid.
it's I also have a game called Thunderfolk, but
My grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station.
there's a lot of them.
My grandmother, they never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand.
CS2?
I'd be forever grateful.
Can't say I know what you mean by that.
More than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Counter-Strike? Yeah, I've seen. I've actually.
So much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I have heard of Counter-Strike plenty of times from ads online. Sounds like it's quite a popular game from how much I've heard of it.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Blue leather gloves, which is an upgrade. We'll go about equipping that once we have finished the business of the Ashland. voyage here. Where are you? A lot of work at your office today? What? Friday part I have the day off, fortunately, which is why I'm streaming.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Challenges. Yeah, if you think I enemies. So now we can move on with the story. See, let's turn a quiet person in general. No, I don't like to talk, but let's just say that. But I tend to speak less about personal matters. Let's just say.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be sick!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Oh, what's the like a manor than so close to Hogwarts.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortioners, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
A piece of those glasses are a piece of equipment.
How they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What shall I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sing. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogwarts. I really must be off.
Glad you like it, Allison.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed, and I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
can find him near the Great Hall.
Okay. Looks like our next errand is to speak to nearly headless Nick. Can't get that close. How close can I get to that? Looks as if this will have to do. This next part should be rather entertaining. Hello. Gotta go around like so.
Revelio. Levioso.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might
Revelio.
come with me for a moment.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Lindsay Porkington.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Revelio.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are.
Revelio.
Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle repair?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Cool. old doorway, huh?
A student. Never will understand students. What is it, what?
Revelio.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Here's a welcome treat. It smells glorious in here. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. It must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you,
Didn't
didn't he?
he?
Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet? Revelio.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind help for Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. Won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Amzette. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time.
Okay.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably be being used in a
Yeah,
game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
We aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. That's all. Luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Hello, Lara Laos. What's up?
If the headsman could only see me now.
A wonderful night for games.
A fine night for revelry.
I'd say he's over it.
I'm doing good. Here you are.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these.
Thank you for the follow, by the way, Laura.
Times. Good old Gumphrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Okay.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
As for your question, Laura, I'm based in America.
You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin!
I could do that too if I had a wand. And a body.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Here we go again.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
I've never seen it played like this.
How delightful.
Is it over yet?
What's my favorite game? It's called Fury of Dracula, which, once the League of Dracula begins in approximately a week, I'll be likely streaming quite a bit of content from there. Where are you?
I'm glad I went.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Indeed it is.
For a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of
I've
some
heard of
pages
both of
on the
those.
wall.
Merlin's beard.
I
know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Glad to hear that, Laura.
You think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the forbidden
Yeah,
forest?
this is an entertaining game.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Alright. So now you're gonna ask me anything you can ask me anything you like. I can't guarantee I'll answer, but depending on how personal the matter is, but go ahead. There. Wow, still lots of potential side quests you could do. I unfortunately could not afford that sort of thing, and I do not need it. But thank you for the offer. Yes, I had to learn the disarming charge before I can do that. So let's.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Let's sell.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. A wise decision. Thank you.
There we go.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So in order to meet Richard Jackdaw, I need to before I can do that, I need to, well, successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rollings 3 more times. Then we can get the spell we need to go on to the next piece. Yes. Thank you. Not 1, 4. That was 1 for cosmetics. Okay, so that means that we gotta go pick a fight somewhere. Yeah, that's it. Let's at least go into the Forbidden Forest. I'm aware that there are I'm aware that there are enemies that I can hopefully finish this task with.
See you, my young friend.
Let us go into the Forbidden Forest to Okay, yeah, this spider nest that's showing up on the map should do nicely. We can whoa. Okay. Okay. Now we can collect our Unscanned cards classroom. Here we are. Alright. You can advance time by going to the map, press F.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Alright. So now that we have that, we can now go and meet Jackdaw. Okay, now we wait for that.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Here we go.
Aren't you a little far from it? Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Okay, so let's investigate. How is it that Jackdaw died?
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio. if any of my spells.
There we go.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Oof. Ouch. Yeah, I'll keep playing until the end of this tomb, dungeon, you might think of it, and then I'll call it, okay, now I'm backtracking.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Whoops. Not that. This. Thank you.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but Where could he be? Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio.
Ah, up there. There we go.
It's a good thing that didn't fall down there. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well.
Okay. An upgrade.
This. Accio.
Hello again, Allison. You're currently exploring the tomb of a ghost who apparently stole the next piece of the puzzle in the story.
Revelio. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be as bad as the giant. Potato! Stupid!
Oh, ouch. Uh-oh. Oof.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came as well. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Yeah. Red spider indeed.
Expelliarmus! Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Not exactly teleportation, it's more that it acts as something of a portal. It's not, kind of, but not exactly.
What is this place?
Alright, here we are.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pentatives.
Mm.
You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
A connection to ancient mankind unlock talents. You have 1 talent point for each time you level increase your wisdom. You have a new talent point. So the talent. You get +1 talent points starting at level 5. You can spend these ones wisely to improve, to enhance your spells, to increase your combat power, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. The talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Okay, so one of the ones that I love the most is this one here called Swift. Yeah, when I dodge something, I become this blur, and I actually it is, needless to say, it's very handy for avoiding excessive damage. Next, we'll do Ancient Magic throw expertise, which means that after I disarm an enemy with Expelliarmus, I can snag their weapon out of the air and throw it right back at them. Protego absorption. Well, let's do basic cast mastery. Then we'll also fetch an extra batch of spell slots. Other ones. Incendio mastery is pretty nice since it apart from, instead of just casting one thing right in front of you, you can summon a ring of fire around you, which can be useful against the numbers. anime. I haven't done that at okay. Stunning curse makes Sufi curse enemies, which means that, and cursing them basically just means that they take more damage. Same with Expelliarmus. And then we'll upgrade Wiggenweld Potency. And lastly, we'll get the last set of spell, another batch of spell slots. Yeah, so now I can have this be my battle slot spell collection. This one I can have be my tools. And then since we have extra space that I don't need yet, but although that will soon change, this will eventually be my secondary battle set. But not yet. So yes. These talents are you might call them like power-ups, like as you level up in games such as like Final Fantasy, you learn new spells and such. In this case, I gain new like passive abilities, such as, for instance, let's see if I'm not sure if it'll work right here, but I just gained the ability to do that instead of a simple dodge. It's quite handy. One of my favorites. But in any event, we will now do we call it here? Because this is actually a fairly good stopping point. Yeah, and the next time I stream, I'll continue from here. Thank you, Uazin. Thank you for watching, and and for those who watch on YouTube, thank you everyone for watching the stream, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream. Bye. Thanks for watching.